Hi guys, here we are by moderately popular demand. Going to look at making your hunting log a little bit smarter. This topic came up based on the recent Joe Reed podcast. A lot of people want to know how he imported the NOAA data into his spreadsheet to help track his trail camera observations and his hunting observations and use historical data to make better decisions on where to hunt, when to hunt, things of that nature. So the first thing we're going to need to do is go to the NOAA website. So we're here at Google, and we're going to type in NOAA local climatological data. And it should be the first link that comes up here. Go ahead and click on that. Then you're going to come to this screen. There's three choices. You're going to want the first one here, local climatological data. Go ahead and click that link. Then you're going to come to this data tools page. And what you want to do here is drill down to the lowest level possible. So you have a few options: country, territory, state, county, zip code. You're going to want to go down to the lowest level, which is going to be the zip code. Let's go ahead and select that. And then enter a zip code. In this case, we're going to use Billings, Montana, which is 59101. Here it says, unfortunately, Climate Data Online was unable to find any locations for your selection. So I'm going to try another zip code in Billings, 59102. And there we go. Now I have a station. So if you guys run into that problem, select the zip code nearest your hunting area or the ones around it until you can find one that's got a weather station. So you can see here it says that Billings International Airport is my weather station, and you're going to want to add to cart. When I first did this, I thought I had to buy it, but it's indeed free. So go ahead and click add to cart. I don't think it's going to show up on my screen recorder, but to the right of LCD here, it's going to say cart and free data. Go to view all items or click on cart free data. That should bring you to this screen, and that shows you a cart. Now when you scroll down, you can select cart options, and you're going to want to select the second option, which is local climatological data, CSV. And CSV stands for comma separated values. That's an output format that Excel can read. So if you're going to do data analysis in Excel, this is the option you want to choose. So go ahead and click the radio button for LCD CSV. And then scroll down the page. So here's another part. You're going to go ahead and select a date range. So click on the calendar icon. And I want data for last season. So I'm going to go 2018, the end of the season, December 31st. And then I want the beginning of the season, which would have been 2018, September 1st. And you can see I have that date range. So I want to hit apply after that. And once you've done that, go ahead and click continue. So now this is going to come to the review your order screen. Scroll down, just make sure it's the right information. So you've got your start dates right, your end dates right, your formats in CSV, you've got your correct local weather station. And then go ahead and enter your email address here and then verify it. Once you've done that, click submit your order. I'm not going to enter my email address here, so I don't get a bunch of emails. Not that I would anyways. But once you've done that, you should get in relatively short order an email from NOAA. Mine came in about 1 minute that said your request is being processed. So here's what that online request is going to look like. Should be from NOAA that says that your order was submitted. And then once your order is complete, you're going to get a second email from NOAA, and it'll show you your order details. And then here's your file to download. So go ahead and click on that download link. And then you can't see it on my screen because my screen recorder, but should have an open or save as option. Go ahead and save it as whatever you'd like to call your file and whatever file location on your computer you'd like to save it as. So it's on your desktop or your hard drive somewhere. So the next step, go ahead and open your hunt log. If you don't have one already built in Excel, you can create one. And here's just a sample one that I made up. This isn't my actual one, but this will get us started for now. So once you have your hunt log open, you're going to want to import your NOAA data. And the easiest way that I know how to do this is to open both spreadsheets at the same time. So right now I have the hunt log open in a separate Excel window. I'm going to go ahead and open my NOAA data. So this should be what your output data looks like from NOAA, and there's a lot of information here. If you're new to Excel, one good thing to do right off the bat is go ahead and click this little caret next to A and right above 1. That'll highlight all the cells. And then if you click between A and B, when your cursor changes to the bar with 2 arrows, if you double click there, that'll automatically resize all of your columns. And if you click between 1 and 2, that'll do the same thing for the rows. So here's just a sample of the data you have. You have station, date, report type. You see a lot of these columns appear blank, but if you scroll down, there will occasionally be some limited data in some of these columns. For example, this one, 1123 rows down, had a data input in E9. So it's going to be up to you. You're going to want to go through and pick out which one of these columns are important to you and get rid of some of the other ones. Or you can keep them all. But for this example, to simplify it, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a bunch of these. So I'm going to highlight them all, right click, delete. I'm going to highlight some more. And now I'm down to some of the information that we might actually want to use, like the barometer, the dew point, temperature. Now that I've got this data cleaned up a little bit, the next step is to import this data into your hunt log. To do that, I'm going to go down to this tab, which is my NOAA data tab. And again, to do this, you need to have your hunt log and your NOAA data both open. Just go ahead and right click on this tab. And you're going to have an option here to move or copy. Go ahead and click that. Once you're in the move or copy window, you're going to have a drop down box. Go ahead and click that drop down. And you're going to move the selected sheet to hunt log. That's what I've named my hunt log. If yours is named something else, select the appropriate name. So that says it's going to move it to hunt log. I want to move this to the end. And I want to create a copy. If I don't create a copy, it'll move all my original data. I just want to make a copy of this data. So I'm going to go ahead and check create a copy. Then I'm going to click OK. Once I've done that, you can see that the NOAA data is now in my hunt log. So in my original hunt log, this NOAA data is now in there. So that's how you get the data into your spreadsheet. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.